Hey guys, it's Papa here. Today we are gonna review the Helios 44M-4 58mm f2 vintage lens. I'm going to be testing it on my Sony a6300 with an M42 to E mount adapter. With the crop factor, the 58mm focal length is equivalent to about 88mm on a full frame sensor. This is a classic Russian lens famous for its swirly and creamy bokeh. There are multiple generations of this lens. Each generation brings a bit of a change in minimum focusing distance and sharpness and also design, but at its heart, the character of the lens remains unchanged. Compared to modern lenses in terms of sharpness, it's no slouch. It's still vintage sharp, as Mark Holzer calls it, but you can clearly see the transition of vintage sharpness to modern levels of sharpness in the progression of the 44M series. Mine is the 44M4, so it's right in the middle of the transition. Talking about the build quality, the focus ring feels like butter and the aperture ring is very clicky, and it's extremely satisfying to play around with. Colors are a bit dull, but they can easily be fixed in post-processing. With a declicked aperture, I could see it being a really good cinema lens as well. The build quality is solid and it will last a lifetime if it's not battered and kicked around. It is entirely made out of metal and it's quite small without the adapter, and quite light for a lens this old as well. I'll leave a few samples and videos taken with this lens. I want to stress on the astrophotography use case in particular, since it's an interesting lens for that purpose as well.